And we are about to get started with 4-5 lights out, and we are about to go racing. The lights were held for a little bit long. Meanwhile, Zenzoku still on pole, gets a good start. Then Scrubbin in P2 with FlySquad in P3 as they're all heading into turn 1. FlySquad's already side by side, and then Scrubbin's incident. They're going into turn 1. Again, there's a start problem there. They're going side by side and just locked up.
Why do I always do that?
Falling back once more, and he's into P10 already. Spliff is missing out on this race, and look at that Footy. Footy had a very rapid start, it looked like, but they've got a drive-through penalty, and that was the reason that we saw them having a very good start, moving up the order very quickly.
Well, that sucks. Might as well just quit now. Go to bed.
And started before the lights went out, just missing up on that clutch. And side by side now, IB's going to go with the AI. Can they take it there? No, they cannot. They're almost going to be sticking side by side, but they'll have to back out in some point. And look at that, Scrubbins, meanwhile, at the back, has been gaining positions after falling back into P10. They have overtook the AIs and have been doing a decent job coming back only on lap 2. Meanwhile, we could see at the back they are making position and progress, so they could be on the way to get back to that top 3. Meanwhile, round the outside, Hy-Vee's going to come to there, and they're going to get that position this time around, which they couldn't on lap 1. The championship, of course, that against Footy, it's very important for Scrubbins as well. They're only ahead of by 2 points, so they need these extra points. They need to be challenging FlySquad by the amount of performance they had at the start of the season with poles as well. Around the outside, they're going to send it around the outside against Hy-Vee, and already Scrubbins is back into the top 3 of this race. The gap is now, in fact, less than a second, and we are about to witness FlySquad struggling on those medium tires so far, has fallen back against Zen as well. This is now going to be a time, and they're going to go a little bit to divide there with that little bit of an oversteer moment for FlySquad, and this time around it's going to be even DRS enabled for and that's going to be a pit stop for Zen, but it's going to be a move coming up for Scrubbins as they're going to move to the inside line, and a position taken as Scrubbins has done the recovery, and they went P10 to P1.
Just let you go.
Almost spun out like crazy.
I know, I saw you wiggling. I didn't want to be a part of that.
P3 High-B. I mean, High-B's currently ahead of Zen, so maybe High-B could try and back off Zen a little bit to help the leaders, but I don't think he can actually. He would probably be thinking about that. He'd rather be worrying about his own race and trying to finish P4. But for as long as High-B delays Zen, because this is not under blue flags, this is racing for position, and oh, it's going to be through, then a move's coming up, and a move done already before High-B could think about anything. Both of them are heading inside the pit lane. It will be High-B as well into the pits, and it's going to be Zen then taking that race lead. Mediums off and softs on for FlyScott. They're going to be getting those on now. It's going to be interesting because Scrubbins, I don't know if Scrubbins pitted or not. Well, they definitely must have, as they've lost out the position to FlyScott at this point. Scrubbins, I mean, all throughout the race, even if they had a little bit of slightest of mistakes all around the race, they've managed to recover. And,
Dang it, you're fast.
I don't know why, but I'm predicting that Scrubbin might be the one who wins a race that Zen doesn't win, in my opinion. Let's see.
And he spins out and he catches up with me twice. Well, I'm going to have to let him by here too. I'm defenceless. No battery.
But oh, look at this. This could be a move coming up for Scrubbins there for P2. Of course, they have a penalty. Remember that. So maybe FlyScott doesn't fight it that much and knows that they're going to be taking that position. But now side by side, both of them, it's going to be Scrubbins or FlyScott going into the final corner now. Who's going to be late to the brakes? And before they could even get to the corner, it was going to be Scrubbins. There's going to be a slide. It's going to be a slide almost hitting the wall there. Did FlyScott almost ended up hitting the wall? That little problem. The rears not staying together at all for FlyScott. Meanwhile, we are looking at High-B then. Lapping a driver as well. A minute down is Fitty at the back in P9. But we are waiting now for our race leader to move on. Whether they might just have taken the checkered flag. And they are going to take the checkered flag. It's going to be Zenzoku who wins.
Mega job.
And take their 5th victory in a row.
Come on.
It's going to be Scrubbins who's going to come home to finish P2. But then the penalty to Scrubbins is going to promote FlyScott into P2.
Yes! Damn it!
That's then it from myself and from everyone here at Formula Fun. And we are out for after round 5 at Saudi. See you next time in Miami.